Después de dot, dot, dot. Después de dot, dot, dot. And that's because we need to add more to the phrase. This is incomplete. The previous ones, you can use them by themselves, okay? If someone is asking, what are you gonna do, or when are you gonna buy a house in the future, right? You can just say in the future. ¿Cuándo vas a comprar una casa? En el futuro. So that can be just the phrase. But this one, you cannot just say it by itself. You need to add more to it. Now, después de means after. Después by itself means after, but when you want to add more to the sentence, then you need de. Después de. If someone says, when are you going to do something? Después. ¿Cuándo vas a hacer algo? Después. Después. You can say it by itself. But if you want to say more, then you can say después de dot, dot, dot. Of course, we're going to see how this phrase works. For example, ¿quieres? Oh my God, my brush is quite thick. ¿Quieres ir a comer después de... Hang on. De ver. I think I was going to say la película, but I added ver. ¿Quieres ir a comer después de ver la película? ¿Quieres ir a comer después de ver la película? What am I saying here? Do you guys know? Do you guys know? This is a common question when you're going out with someone, or you're with your friends, with your family, boyfriend, girlfriend, and so on, and you want to do something after a certain thing. In this case, ver la película. Okay, what are we talking about? Do you want to go eat after the movie? Right? Maybe the popcorn we're not feeling. Popcorn are not, like popcorn, that's not filling at all, right? Well, it depends how much you eat, but of them, or of popcorn, but yeah, who knows. Anyways, ¿quieres ir a comer después de ver la película? Do you want to go eat after the movie? Let's see how we have this, how it works. Let's make sense of this. What were we talking about? How does this phrase or question is structured? ¿Quieres? It's like saying tú quieres, okay? We don't need tú, you just use the verb. ¿Quieres? Means, do you want? ¿Quieres? Ir a, go. Ir a is a common thing, these two words. Ir means to go. A, when you want to add more to the verb, to the phrase. ¿Quieres ir a comer? Eat. Después, we have the phrase here, después de, after, ver la película, similar to saying, the movie or watching the movie. Do you want to go eat after watching the movie? That's the translation. But in English, it's common to say after the movie, right? In Spanish, can also be said, ¿quieres ir a comer después de la película? Okay? I just wanted to be more literal, so you know about the verb ver. Ver means to see, to watch. ¿Quieres ir a comer después de ver la película? Do you want to go eat after the movie? Common question. Really common question. And I would say yes. I would say yes. Sí, por favor. Oh man. Después de. You can also say, if you don't want to say ver la película, you can just say, ¿quieres ir a comer después? You're already doing something. And if you say this, that means después, after you're doing what you're doing. After. But it's like saying like that. Do you want to go eat after? Same thing. If you want to say the whole thing, you can, of course. But yeah, that's a common question. Now, the next one. Volví a ver a mis amigas después de unos años. Volví a ver, we're using ver again, a mis amigas después de unos años. And we're using de unos años. Do you remember this phrase? We talked about it minutes ago. De unos años, de unos días. Or no, it was en unos años. So it's different. But we're saying again, años, unos años. So you know what that means, right? The whole thing means I saw my friends again after a few years. And of course, you can say, volví a ver a mis amigas en unos años, but we're using después de. Después de is also commonly said in Spanish. So let's break this down. Volví, yo volví, present tense, and it means I saw. Volver a is commonly used as well. Volví a, and then the verb ver, or I saw. Volví a ver. Well, that's the thing. Volví a ver. Sorry about that. What am I saying here? Volver a ver. This whole phrase. I'm so sorry. I don't know what's happening to me today. But volví a ver means I saw again. Okay, I saw again. I saw again. Volví a ver a Miguel ayer. I saw Miguel again yesterday. But volver a ver means I saw, to see again. I saw again. Volví a ver. I saw again. In the situation, a mis amigas, ver a is also used commonly. Volví a ver a. Again, I saw again. Mis amigas, my friends. Después de, that's the phrase we're learning. After. Unos años. Después de unos años, after a few years. Okay. Después de unos años, después de unos días, después de unas horas even. And that's a common thing to say in Spanish. In this situation, años means years. So you can technically add something like después de unos años, right? Could be one, años. Let me just get this up here. And let me just fix this for you. Let me fix this for you. There you go. Let's just see some options here. So you know how to use this, right? Because it's an incomplete phrase. Después de unos años, after a few years, okay? After a few years. Después de, even you can say después de unas horas. Horas means hours, okay? After a few hours, right? Después de unas horas. Unas, because horas is feminine and plural. Después de unos días. Without the H. There you go. And the dot. Damn it. After a few days. Okay, so you pretty much have to say this. Add this to the phrase. And it can be days, hours, minutes, years, months, whatever you want. But just remember, you need a indefinite article, un, unos. Well, in this situation, yeah, it can be un, una, unos, unas. So those are the indefinite articles, okay? This one's right here. With that one, there is, well, un, a, una, a, unos, few, a few, unas, a few, okay? So you can say después de un día. Technically, you can say that after one day. Un in this situation means one, a day, okay? Un día, one day. Una semana can also be said, and that would be after a week, okay? After a week. So it's very flexible, guys. You can say so many things, or you can do a lot of things with just después de. And this is a very, very common phrase to talk about the future, okay?